My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hollow Knight. At the end of the last episode, we lost our... I still don't know exactly what I'm going to call it. Lost our human form? Again, if it was Dark Souls. Whatever we lost, we need it back. I think I'll just say soul. Soul is probably the easiest thing to say. Do not have a map for this area. Oh, right, I've got to ascend through this area to go back to another area that I then have to traverse. It's all too complex. If only I could have made this a lot easier by unlocking some passage up there. I have to imagine I'm not too far from unlocking another passage up there as well. Up there, of course, talking about the green area that I can't remember the name of. Beautiful. Building up a lot of soul that I'm going to be able to use to regenerate when I inevitably make mistakes. Oh, wait a second. Of course I'm not going to be able to fill my soul. Can't believe it took me this long to remember. I can't refill my soul because of, because I can't. I can't remember because I haven't got my human form, soul, whatever we want to call it. I've got to figure out some nomenclature very soon before I just sound like I have no clue what I'm talking about. I know what you're about to say. Rhapsody, too late. You opened your mouth. I already know that you have no clue what you're talking about. Touché! Good friend, touché. Gonna go fight that willow. I will kick these back because I know I only need 9 more kills on these to unlock their journal entry. And that's really close by. 9 more kills? Pfft, could do that in my sleep. Okay, what is the easiest way around here? Yeah, it's probably just across and then up. So the same way I went last time, but this time better. Ha ha ha! Okay. I think I have just finished one. Moss creep. Used to think these were merely ambling plants. When I learned they were actually living creatures, I began to kill them on sight. This is the true nature of the hunt. So it appears like a lot of what you're really getting there is lore. There doesn't really appear to be anything along the lines of, you know, actual, useful, actionable information. That's fine. Not everything has to have that. Wait, of course I don't need to kill them anymore. Beautiful. I don't really like messing around with them for too long. Yeah, it is just a cross again. That is to say, I don't particularly like chasing after the charging moss eaters. Alright, of course I can't go up. Oh, what? I need to open that path. God damn it. Because apparently I've explored it from the top. Evidently right up until, but not including that switch. Son of a switch. Again, I don't need to be killing this. I guess I'm just doing it to get the soul. Billy Joel's already told me enough times it's all about soul. Damn it. Please stop harming me. I am simply trying to make a living in this world. Sure, that living might result in you not, but still, all's fair and well in love and war? Another journal entry complete. Now I don't have to kill those kind of floating mine mother flippers. Unless I want to, and considering how many times they've hit me, at the very least on this screen, I definitely want to. Okay, now off to the left, then down, unlock passage. We've got this. Of course, let me just heal up a little first. Wait a second, have I just not explored this area? Right, okay. That's a big fat fucking yes right there. I guess I'll come back to this area when I have enough geo to open that. Because opening that is going to be so good. Hey, bud. That's, you know, that's enough geo, actually, it turns out. I just thought this was pointing towards the Queen Station because, I mean, it's not too far. It is pretty far, though. Really, I only wanted to unlock that, and I found a place to rest in this area. Honestly, everything's going amazingly. Nothing. Okay. What is this an elaborate setup for? Ah, opening a new way to rise. That makes sense. Nothing over here remotely worth dealing with. Beautiful. Just making sure. Haha! I did not know that they could stick to surfaces other than the floor. This is great information to have. Ow! And it came at such a little price as well. No HP loss. Ahaha, you. If there were 3 on this screen, this would be a really good place for farming out those kills to get that journal. I wonder... So, last time I talked to the hunter, I had some things filled out, because of course, it backlogged, it backdated, right? I wonder if that means... Oh, okay, so it can go and... It can go like this. I was wondering if it could stick to vertical planes as well. Anyhow, the hunter seemed to judge me in the same way that the professor of whatever Pokemon game you're playing will judge you based on how much you filled the national Pokedex. My main concern, as a direct result, is that I have to go back to the hunter and say, hey, look, I filled out all of these things. And then the hunter goes, oh, cool, let's give you a prize. Maybe it actually does have a gameplay result, rather than just being lore for X things killed. Oh, it's Hornet, not Willow. Is there even anything named Willow in this game? No! I'm dead. That was the worst fight of all time. I almost dunked on it when I walked in with 1 health last time. I see now, by the way, why crests are as they are in this game. Which is to say, I see why you can only replenish your crests at a resting area. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I see now why you can only replenish or change, rather, your crests at a resting area. Because otherwise you just change them to combat ones before the boss. And then exploring ones outside of the boss. It makes no sense. It ruins the balance. I don't even know why I kept going all the way back down there. That was unnecessary. Let's go quickly rest at the actual place we should have rested at. Because it's so much closer. Then we can go for the fight again. Hornet. Hornet, Hornet, Hornet. Just trying to keep that in mind. We've got everything that's been mapped by Cornifer so far. So he's got like a rudimentary map of the area, as well as allowing us to then draw on the map and discover more of it ourselves. That was a pretty good series of attacks. Ah! No! 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 No, 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 no! Where? Big old baby, apparently. God damn it! I was so certain Is it 3, 4 times you have to do that? Again, I have shown I am not beyond the idea of just running my face at a boss until it works. I've described this strategy before as to continue running headfirst into a brick wall until the waves of blood erode the mortar and you make your way through. I hate that she has that attack because it means if I happen to just be close to the wall, they've got a perfect attack to do because I can't dodge it at that point. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, there's sadly no recovery. It takes so long to recover from doing the healing phase. I think you can't heal in fights. I really think that's possibly... Okay, that's an overstatement. I think it is very, very, very risky to heal in fights. I think at this point, I may as well just try not to heal in that fight, because it works so rarely for me. Okay. So she actually predicts your movement for that attack. Oh, I think the phases where she's resting are there so that you can actually regain HP. Oh. And yet, I keep attacking through them. Got him. Oh, really? I thought that was gonna be it. Okay, I actually got 1 health back there. Got him. Achievement Test of Resolve has been gained. Taken the Mothwing Cloak. Press RT to dash forwards. Knew it. Use the cloak to dash quickly through the air or ground. RT is right trigger. Okay, so it's... Got it. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. The fuck? Well, alrighty then. Well, we finally got our new way of traversing the world. Which, of course, now comes with the ability to do a hell of a lot of backtracking, my favorite thing. I'm not even kidding, I actually really do like backtracking. Because it's part of the whole non-linearity of the game. Lake of Un. We've seen Un mentioned before. When was Un mentioned? And by whom? Thank you. You've got to be the blacksmith, right? Oh, hello there! No, you're QUIRREL. It seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I planned to offer greetings, though I figured I'd tend first to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks like a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. That sentence makes no sense to me. Down here, however, I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however... Okay, got it. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hallownest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. Beautiful. Up. Ow. Alright, never mind. Looks like that won't really help me out. Can I tell you I slayed him? Nope. Or rather, I have slain him? So there's gonna be so much more that is now accessible to me that wasn't previously. I kind of just want to start at the top and then come back all down to the bottom, revisiting every room along the way. I don't even know where we are. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Aha! Was wondering what all that thumping was about. Someone directly above us. Okay, well, here's the thing. If we go across and then down, there's a charm I believe we'll be able to collect using this. Let me just heal up a little bit first. Aha! We finally killed enough of them to never need to kill another. Except for the ones that I have to kill for quests and stuff. Let's be relatively pacifistic. And down we go. Okay, this is the lightning path that we couldn't previously do. Because one of the jumps was just a little too short, or the ceiling was a little too shallow to allow us to jump across a gap. Ow! Mother, you put me at the very top of the map? Rude as hell. It's not where I belong and you know it. I don't need to kill the other one, rather. Ow. Beautiful. And what have we here? Thorns of Agony. Enemies that hit you probably take damage, right? When taking damage, sprouty thorny vines damage nearby foes. Oh, who could have guessed such a thing? Oh, it was so surprising. Alright, that'll be filled out once we next rest. I was wondering why the map hadn't updates when you rest. What's way over on the left again? I think it's just a lake that I can't do anything about. Hey, I finished with killing those as well. I know I spent too long in the area when I've started to get all of my kill quests done. There's so many places that I really want to go. I can't really think. There's just so many. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to go back and visit the hunter. And see if... Rude. And see if they have anything to say about the amount of things we've killed. Ow! God damn it! I'm really, really good at finding the optimal way to fall to the bottom of the map, missing all platforms on the way. What can I say? Everyone has a gift. That's mine. Okay, that was at least as powerful as 3 strikes. At least as powerful as 3 strikes from the nail. Don't delay, descending the building. Okay, fine. Apparently I haven't done enough to impress her. There we go. Is there anything in any of these areas that I really need to conquer? Oh. Well, evidently there was at least that. That's another one done. Another enemy I no longer need to worry about ever killing. I think I will actually backtrack through here. Just trying to find places where being able to dash would have been exceptionally useful. That was a close call. Almost managed to Ryan myself off the edge there, but nope. Okay, that is just slightly too high. There was one area after fighting a boss. I think it was actually after the Mamluk boss. God damn it. Where I definitely would have benefited from having a dash. Thought I saw a hollowness up there. You know what? It's probably worth my time to just go back down to the very bottom of the map and try and go as far left as I can. I mean, I also know where another bug is that I'll be able to revisit. But I don't really know if I need to deal with that right now. Doesn't seem pressing. In Queen Station, dashing won't get me anything in Queen Station. Will oh, hang on, there was a charm down here. Never mind, I need a double dash. You made that abundantly clear, game. And off to the left. Come on, buddy. Ah, yes. But of course. Never mind. That was not the solution at all. Give you that much information for free. Honestly, I think my next adventure is going back up redoing the places where this would have helped me. And trying to end up with enough money that I... Ooh, hang on, I do need to kill these. And trying to end up with enough money that I can pick up the illumination item. Also, from what QUIRREL was telling us, they're definitely... Ow. From what QUIRREL was saying, there definitely has to be an upgrade to our weapon at some point. Okay. Yeah, I feel that's a pretty good representation of what we've seen. Hang on. This one up at the top right doesn't feel good to me. It feels like it could be solved with a dash of dash. I don't need to fight you, I've fought you before. Yeah, no, I seem to recall this specifically being solved with a dash. Or rather, being liable to be solved with a dash. I actually still need to kill some of those, surprisingly. Which doesn't really explain why I'm running away from them. Oh, never mind. This didn't need a dash at all. I'm just bad. Do not have a map for this area. Okay. I'm all about that uncharted life. Four, five. There we go. That's something I wouldn't have been able to do before. Holy shit! I love this. That's really fucking cool. That was so cool. Alright, I'm back to finish off the other one now. I'm back for blood. Gonna have to spit an enemy, though. That enemy clipped straight through me. I appreciate it, I really do. Come on. I need to spit some more enemies than that. That's 1 out of 4 hits on you. Come on. 1 more. Didn't even need to finish off the enemy first. Beautiful. And we have found Boulder Shell. Protects its bearer while focusing soul. Shell is not indestructible and shatter if it absorbs enough damage. Oh, okay. So while we're absorbing soul, while we're healing, it will keep us, well, safe. That is very appreciated. Thank you. I think that might actually be all this area offers, though. It kind of appears to be. You know what? That is more than enough, area. I forgive you for offering not much else. So I can now map that out. Beautiful. We should probably get back to that train station, though. Just feels like a good idea. Okay. Knights has gone. Let's triple heal while we can. To Forgotten Crossroads, to Fog Canyon, and then one that was impenetrable. Can't remember why I wasn't able to pass that one. You know what? I don't need to kill you. I benefit. Not at all! No! Now I'm gonna resurrect in that lake. Oh no, I resurrect here. Oh, that's awesome. This is directly next to my bloodstain. My map was updated, but it didn't update with the thing. Maybe my knowledge is in my bloodstain? Ah, there you are. Hello, friend. Alright, I'll rest again and see if that now fills the mapping. Somehow I feel unlikely that it will. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, well. Win some, you lose some. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hollow Knight. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on the game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.